Halloween is fast approaching, but COVID-19 is expected to severely disrupt the holiday this year. The US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have urged Americans to find safe ways to celebrate. As Will Denslow reports, that's likely to cause a major scare for businesses in New York.
Surrounded all day by monsters and mutants, but the COVID-19 pandemic has given sellers of Halloween costumes a serious fright. The US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention list traditional trick-or-treating and crowded indoor costume parties as higher-risk activities during the pandemic. The cancellation of New York City's annual Halloween parade is another blow for costume sellers, but some haven't lost their heads.
Halloween, as far as I think most parents are concerned, is still happening. So, we're definitely seeing people come in with their kids and buying costumes. Honestly, it's been very hard to kind of anticipate what we think sales will be, because I'm really hoping for a big surge the last few weeks before Halloween.
Public health experts say there are safe ways to still get into the Halloween spirit.
You could have alternative activities for your kids. You could watch Halloween movies. You could do things at home to make it festive without letting them trick or treat.
But there are concerns that the pandemic could hurt businesses that rely on sales around this holiday.
Halloween may look very different this year, but those here remain hopeful that the pandemic won't scare off too many customers. But the National Retail Federation estimates Halloween spending will fall about 8%.
Halloween spending in the US last year was close to $9 billion. But with millions of Americans still out of work because of the pandemic, economists warn that could impact consumer appetite.
When we're facing uncertainty, people are going to be hesitant to spend. And let's face it, Halloween is one of those things where it's about discretionary, disposable income, and it's not a necessity.
But the pandemic also provides an opportunity for some businesses to get creative. As an alternative to trick-or-treating, Eigner Chocolates in Queens, New York, is offering families the chance to have an in-store Halloween experience.
We're hoping that because kids aren't going to have their normal experience, that their parents are going to be more likely to take them here and maybe get some high-end, really coolly decorated chocolate, instead of the usual candies they get at Halloween.
Recent data suggests US Halloween candy and chocolate sales were up 17% over a 4-week period compared to last year, a sign that people are still hungry to celebrate the season. William Denslow, CNA, New York.